Hi guys, and welcome to Matt Bayeski YouTube channel. Welcome to the Four Seasons Hotel. You all think I'm a snob now, right? Admit it, say it. Actually, I stay in a little tiny hotel up the road which costs me less than 20 euros a night, and then I come here and have breakfast here once every now and again. I think I've done it 3 or 4 times. It's a beautiful experience and the breakfast is incredible. People are incredible. It's a beautiful place. The sun's now coming out here in Jimbaran, and just looking down there is a beautiful view of Jimbaran beach. It's gorgeous. The birds here are idyllic. They're singing all day long, and so I sit here basically, look at that view and write my book, The Power of Moldavite, and I'm writing another book, Diary of an Accidental Psychic Part 2, which a lot of you have read, Diary of an Accidental Psychic Part 1. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the true stories. I'm also doing a little book, From My Heart to Yours. That's another book. And another book too, which is You Are Your Guru. So there's quite a lot of books to work on at one time. So it's nice to have a nice place to sit and enjoy the moment of when you're getting inspiration. And that leads very nicely onto today's subject. And today's subject is one which is very profound in my life, because I've spent many years trying to master the art of this, which is how to live in inner peace and have a successful life in all you do. The problem most of us have, I think, is we measure success in different ways. To me, success isn't about monetary value, although it is important to have money to be able to do what you want to do, but it's not everything. And as you can see, I'm here in Bali. The Balinese don't have great masses amounts of money, but they live in happiness. So that's the most important thing for me. Happiness really should be what you feel in your heart makes you happy. Most of us are searching for happiness in somebody else's life. We're looking on social media, seeing, oh, look at them. I'm going to tell you something now. What happened 3 days ago down on the coast. There was a girl at the, it was here, Four Seasons. I was just walking back to the Four Seasons, and this girl, absolutely stunning, beautiful, long flowing hair. She must have been 22, 23. Perfect physique, fantastic clothing with a long flow of clothing. And I was watching her, and she ran and span 3 or 4 times. I went, wow, that's such, and I could see a smile. She's the biggest smile on her face, and I thought, wow, she looks really happy. And I thought, and my cynical mind, hang on, this is too much. Nobody does that, And then I looked again and I saw her boyfriend filming her in a corner, and I thought, that's why she's happy, right? And then here's the thing. This is, as I got closer, she stopped, her face went miserable, she walked up to him, and then she started screaming at him. And I mean literally screaming at him. Anyway, it's really funny, because the afternoon I went back and I had an afternoon coffee there, and I met the lad there, and I said, oh, I saw your girlfriend shouting at you. I said, I'm sorry. He says, yeah, I saw you saw us. And I said, I'm really sorry, brother, I really am. And he said, it's okay, it just seems to be, day after day now. And I said, what is it? He said, she's a huge figure on social media. And I said, I thought that, I had a feeling that. And I said, has it kind of taken over her life? He says, yeah, to a degree that I just can't cope anymore, it's just too much. And I said, so that filming, what you did, obviously wasn't good for the camera. And he said, no, it wasn't right. And her anger was just so powerful. And I thought to myself, I said, I'm really sorry, bro, I really, really am sorry. And I said, is this kind of life now? He said, this is exactly what it is. This is life. Social media, trying to have the best shots, trying to have the best, I have to be better than you. And I said, and you know what? You know her deep down, you know what she's like. Tell me, is she all beautiful? He said, yeah, she's a beautiful soul, but this social media and this fame, this wanting success has taken over her, and you can see a dark side. And I thought, what a wise guy. He was only like 24, 25, And we got talking. He's a businessman, he's doing really well in life, but he's really struggling with his girlfriend because she's now basically in this world of trapped media and needing to have better, need to be the better photo, need the better video, and I'm seeing it everywhere. So how do we get to a place where we find our success, happiness? Some people measure success and happiness through fame and fortune. Some people measure happiness from having a child. Some people measure happiness just to be with somebody that loves them and they can love them back. Other people really want to be successful in maybe a business or whatever their dream is. And I think true success in life and happiness, it has to start with you understanding, first of all, that all of the above is just an illusion. Everything that you see with everybody else is just an illusion. It isn't real. It's all fake. Everything, just about. And we're all trying to create our perfect world. We're all trying to create this almost dream. And it is so dangerous for us to judge or to measure ourselves to somebody else's what we think is perfection when it isn't. And of course, my little conversation about this lovely lady who was spinning with a big smile on her face, at first I believed it was real, and then you realize it isn't real, and that they're very sad and lonely and chasing this dream all the time, trying to be the better, trying to be the best. And he actually told me that her life is based on likes. I could go into detail, but I'm not going to do. But one of the things he said is if she doesn't have 1,000 likes that afternoon, she's miserable for the rest of the day. Oh God, the world is changing so much. So how did I find my happiness? How do I see happiness within others that I've worked with over the years? I think we often push aside what makes us happy and we look for other things that make us happy. So I think the first thing we need to do is forget about everybody else and feel inside what makes you happy. Forget about your dreams, just what makes you happy today. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that makes you feel good? And I kind of followed that path. And for me, what made me happy is to give, to share, to help people feel better, and to say nice things, and to be, somebody who encourages people. I want to make people laugh. I want to feel people. I want to feel the energy of people and feel them growing stronger. So I followed that path, and when you follow your inner truth, which is your gift, however small or insignificant you think it is, it isn't. It actually leads you to the place of all your dreams and your inner happiness, because ultimately that's what all this is about. Success is inner happiness, because you can be the richest person in the world and miserable. You can be the most famous person in the world and feel empty. So I think when I see the Balinese, I look at them and think they're richer than anybody that I've ever met, because they have this smile on their face, because they're happy with life. And you may say, well, it's because they live in Bali and they've got the sea and they've got beautiful air and all that. But you know what? You can be happy anywhere in the world, or you can be sad anywhere in the world. So again, you have to stop judging and stop looking at people's life and thinking, well, that's why they're happy. Because most of the time, when you follow somebody else's happiness because you think they're happy, when you get there, you realize that wasn't your happiness, because you're chasing somebody else's happiness. So I think ultimately the first thing we need to do is ask ourselves the truth. What is our happiness? What do I want? And you're going to say, I don't know what I want. I don't know what my happiness is. And I would argue back, you do know what your happiness is. You just disregard it because you don't believe it's good enough. So this is coupled with self-worth. Do you deserve your happiness? Yes, you do. Do you reject happiness? Probably more than you know. Embrace who you are, embrace your gifts, embrace your thoughts of the simplicity of life. Embrace what makes you happy. Open your eyes, open your heart to all the things that make you happy during the day. It's also true to open your eyes what makes you sad, to be able to walk away from that and let it go. The more you walk away from sadness, the more you walk away from conflict, the more happiness comes into your life. That makes sense, right? The more happiness you have in your life, the more you start to ask yourself, ooh, I like this happiness, I wonder how I can create more happiness. And therefore you are living in the energy of happiness, or you're at least trying to walk a path of happiness. And this is what I've done over the years. If you want a quick fix, it ain't gonna work. If you want a quick tablet to have this happiness, it ain't gonna happen, because happiness has to be worked upon. It is equally as challenging than sadness. So you have to work on your happiness. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your self-worth. And then once you've got that self-worth into you and start doing nice things for yourself, you start to grow. And that growth inside you becomes more confident, more happy, and you are able then to listen to yourself. You're able to say, you know what, I deserve this. I deserve who I am. I mean, look at me, I'm in the Four Seasons. I would have never have done that because I rejected it, because I didn't believe in self-worth. I'm no different from anybody else sat here. I'm not rich, but I'm no different from anybody else who's millionaires here. They're just the same as me. They go to the toilet like I do. They get upset, they're happy. So the only difference is that they've made some money. So what? Means nothing. My worth is just as much as anybody else's, and so is yours. And that's what we need to create. We need to realize that we are all that we need to be, and we mustn't judge ourselves on somebody else's wealth or somebody else's, success. You are successful, you are wealthy, you are everything that you ever needed. Everything that you need is within you. You just need to chip away all the fears and worries and all the self-doubts that maybe your parents threw at you, your partners threw at you, and you have to look at yourself, stand tall, believe in yourself, and work on yourself, and let go of all the rubbish that you held on to. I did. I let it all go. And you know what? It's the most beautiful feeling in the world. It's liberating. So today, liberate yourself, and success starts with your truth. Believe in yourself. Don't be asking anybody else for success. Don't be listening to me. Listen to yourself when you put this message down. Start to ask, who am I? What do I want? What feels right in me? What is it that makes me happy? You know what it is if you close your eyes and think about it. What am I good at doing? What are my gifts? Ask yourself all them questions. You'll get the answer, I promise you will. But you need to start with you. So stop looking outside. Stop looking at other people. When I look at you, when I sit with you and talk to you, I see so much power, so much amazingness, so much potential in you. And then you sat there and you're feeling sorry for yourself. Don't feel sorry for yourself. You are amazing. You haven't time to feel sorry for yourself. Your life is based upon why you're here and what you can do in this world to make a difference for you and for everybody else. And that's it. Shine your light. You're an individual. You're more unique than anybody in this world. There's nobody like you. That's what makes you so amazing. So just be amazing and start to grow that energy inside you, which is dying to come out. And you will be successful, and that success will show itself in your happiness and how you feel when you wake up and you feel happy for no reason, because that's how I feel every morning when I wake up now, happy for no reason. And that is ultimately success in all forms. I hope this meant something to you today, guys. I know it was just a little chat, but I love you all and I care for you so much. Thank you for your messages daily. Thank you for shopping at mattbajerski.com. It's doing really well. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Today is the day that all your crystals are being sent off, because everybody's back to work now. They all had their holiday, so they'll be coming to you today. And thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for your love, and I hope you love your crystals as much as I loved working on them. And I hope you feel the healing, and I hope you find yourself inner power and realize that nobody is like you. Don't compare yourself to anybody. You are amazing. Have a great day, guys. Take care. See you soon.